darling, are you awake yet? I am certain I didn't hurt you that badly. Good. You were starting to worry me, you silly little creature. You'll have to forgive the cuffs. I've done what I can to make you comfortable, but I can't have you attacking me again. For the time being, you need to stay seated in that chair. Oh, look at those darting eyes. You've been awake for mere moments, and you're already planning an escape? No, you're certainly nothing if not determined. However, I'm afraid that you won't be going anywhere. You may be powerful, but you can't tap into that potential without this. Indeed, this ring here is necessary for you to access your powers. As long as it's in my hands, you are no stronger than any human. Such fierce words. You shouldn't be so upset, though. I could have killed you. It's what you came to do to me, right? It is what you came here to do. In the end. Yes, darling, I am sure that you wouldn't have killed me with your own hands. But if I am turned over to the self-proclaimed heroes of this Justal Council Corp, it is what will happen to me. You would have been responsible for my death. Regardless. You don't argue about whether it was the ground that killed someone or the person who pushed them off the cliff. Oh, I would have been executed for sure. You poor little thing. There's so much that you don't realize you deserve. I can help you with that. But for now, is there anything you need? Drink? Are you hurt anywhere? I did have to get a little rough during our fight. I did my best not to cause any lasting damage. No, it's not a trick, darling. I genuinely respect you. You know, you're so brave, so earnest. I have fought my share of heroes, but none of them have caught my attention, just like you. The least I can do for such an admirable person is to make you comfortable. Well, you certainly don't act like you are injured, so I suppose that answers my question. Please do tell me if there's anything at all that's uncomfortable. Yes, aside from the handcuffs. Even without your powers, I need to keep you restricted. You see, I respect you, right? I respect your resourcefulness so much that I can't just let you roam free. You're right. And we shouldn't be enemies. So many of these so-called heroes, they're only in it for the fame or the glory. You, however, you just want to do the right thing. Am I right? In a perfect world, the two of us would be working together. But then again, the world is anything but perfect. It is such a shame how you have completely accepted their lies. You know, this Justice Council that you value so much. It's a complete and utter sham. They don't care about keeping world peace. They just want to be in control. They are just another corporation in this modern world, glamorized by the fantasy of heroes and villains. They send hero after hero to fight me because I refuse to be their puppet. No, of course not. I didn't expect that you would believe me. You have lived your whole life thinking that they were just creating heroes to protect the world. And, given that you are one of their heroes, you must have idolized them so much that you applied for it. Cute. You are their little pet. You love them. You praise them. And yet they send you to die at my hand. And that's what they think I do with heroes. Kill them. And they know that no one ever has been able to beat me. Yet they send someone like you, someone so young, so inexperienced. Tell me, was I your first? Your first mission, silly? Well, that's still not much experience. You are nothing more than a sacrifice to them. The Justice Council has no idea how to beat me, so they continually throw these heroes at me, just out of hope. Maybe one of them will get lucky, win against all the odds, or at least expose a weakness. Your life means nothing to them. But it means something to me. You are no mere soldier in my eyes. You are a person with grand dreams and a pure heart. I want to create a world where people like you are rewarded, not manipulated. It's true. It is. I want things to be better than they are now. That's all. That is the crime for which I am persecuted. Well, admittedly, I need to tear down what's already there if I wish to create something new. It's not exactly an idealist's dream, but I'm no idealist. The world is full of shades of grey, and I embrace it. I'll do whatever I have to do to bring about a better world, no matter what others think of it. Don't let that give you a bad impression of me. I know you've been told all your life how important it is to maintain order. That's the Justice Council trying to keep you from rebelling. They would claim that peace and order are so important that you should just keep your head down and accept whatever those with the power do to you. Do you see who that serves? It's not you, darling. That is for sure. I would have a world where leaders are accountable for what they do, even if it comes at the cost of a major upheaval. Can't you see how much better that would be? Yeah, silly thing. You think I'd accept myself? No, I want to rule. But I'm not going to be some sort of dictator. I'm going to be perfectly fair and perfectly just. Everyone will love having me in charge. You'll see. You don't believe me? Well, only time will tell, I suppose, but you know that if I weren't fit to rule, you would make a perfect replacement. Ah, please. You undervalue yourself a lot. You're a radiant, exceptional person, but the Justice Council, they don't want you to know that. They can tell how influential you could be. If only you realized it yourself. That is why they made you a hero, to toss you into the lion's den, hoping that one way or another they would have one less problem to deal with. You trust them so implicitly. Tell me, if they are so trustworthy, why does the hero creation process come with such a glaring flaw? You do know how your powers work, don't you? They glossed over that little detail, did they? I'm not surprised. Well, your powers are a combination of cybernetic implants and chemical enhancements. All of it should have become a natural part of you, something that you can call upon at any moment. Ah, yes, so you do see the strangeness of it. Good. That's the question, yes. If that's where your powers come from, then why does removing that ring leave you powerless? Why implement such a weakness that could put you in danger when you're facing villains like me? It's very simple. They want to control you. If you ever start to ask dangerous questions or act against their wishes, they can remove the ring and render you powerless. Without the ring, all the mechanisms in your body shut off. The ring is a receiver too, so they can even shut off your powers remotely. Quite brilliant, right? By using the ring, they deflect having to explain what goes on during the purification process. You know, the one you can't be conscious for. They just say that it's necessary for the ring to work, which is one of the few shreds of truth they give you. You grew up watching Justice Council heroes, so to you it seems perfectly normal, but to those of us who remember what it was like before they came into power, a ring that grants superpowers is difficult to swallow. Think about it. Have you ever heard of anyone trying to explain how it all works? No? Even when you volunteered, they gave you no information? Didn't think so? Poor little thing. Lied to. Used. And now abandoned here with me. I'm tired of seeing it. You're not the first, but you are the last straw. Such a promising soul taken advantage of in such a way. I can't stand it anymore. I'm accelerating my plans. Kill you? Of course not. If I wanted to kill you, why would I wait until now? I won't harm a single hair on that darling little head. But, I won't be releasing you either. I am going to protect you. And to do that, I need to keep you, close. Yes, I'm afraid that I will be keeping the ring. But after I'm finished with you, you won't need it. I am not like the Justice Council. I'm not afraid of those loyal to me having power. But first, I will need to make sure that you are loyal to me, darling. I don't expect you to rush into my arms after merely one conversation. But I think I can win you over with time. No, far from it. There will be no brainwashing. There will be no blackmailing. I am simply going to prove that you want to join me through my actions. You will witness my plans coming to fruition. And when you're ready, you can join and become a part of them. I will break you, and then I will put the pieces back together. But before we get to that part, I'm gonna transfer you to a place that's more secure. Once there, you will be free to move around without being cuffed. Of course, naturally you'll have to stay there. Rest assured that it is a very, very comfortable place to live. I really, really look forward to seeing you again. But until then, take care, my little hero.